Say something now.
Okay, should be live, I think.
Yes, there's a light.
Yeah, it is. Popped up. Beautiful. All right, make yourself comfortable. You want a bean bag? Do you still want a bean bag?
After that.
Right,
You guys sit there, so have a bean bag.
no, it's all good, just don't pop it. All right, guys, thanks for coming. So basic training, whether it's at mine or change each week, you notice I keep it really basic. Why? Because when you're bringing in new reps, it's got to duplicate and people got to understand what's going on.
Everyone stop, Jacko.
Jacko, how are you, mate? Welcome. Lost the beard, didn't recognise you.
Yeah, I went into those people's house. I haven't realised. So. Where's his car?
Alright guys, yes, like I said, we keep it super simple. Why? Because when you bring in new reps into the system, you've got to duplicate this business. You want them to do the same, yeah? You know, you just bought yourself another job if you haven't. So that's where it comes in. One of my favourite quotes is what doesn't matter what works in network marketing, it only matters what duplicates. You got the expert money for yourself. If you can't duplicate that, guys, you've got yourself another job. So we're going to keep it really simple. We got it? Yeah, sweet. So we're just going to go over the really basic steps of it, step by step, and then Brody's going to come up, do a bit of mindset with stuff for us, and then he's going to talk about special guests we've got coming tonight as well. He's running a bit late, but it's once you know what this guy is and where it's come from and all this sort of stuff, it's pretty powerful to have this guy here. But yeah, first things first, your why. Who believes here that they've got an emotional why to cry? Seriously. Cool. Guys, at the end of the day, if you feel like quitting in this business, or you wake up in the morning and you're not driven, you're not doing what's why is strong enough. If you want to quit, it's not strong enough. You must connect with your why. So if you're struggling with your why, that sort of stuff, come see it up mine and we'll go through the fast start book. We've got 6 simple steps how to track the why. And the guy that got come tonight, he might even touch that sort of stuff. But you know, guys, the why is everything in this business. It is your burning desire. It is your fuel. It's like running a car down a racetrack without fuel in it. You're not going to get far. Same thing with this, guys. You need the fuel to push it. It's going to be up now. We all got emotional roller coaster in this business. So first, that's why I'm going to relate back to that and a bit, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, listen. I know when I first got into this business, I talked to my first 7 best mates. They all said, no, I felt like quitting. So who feels like they've talked to everyone on their Facebook, their phone, and all that sort of stuff? No replies, and they feel like the list is dying. Yeah? Yeah. So I don't know if you guys watch the Facebook page as much, but there is like 3 times the amount of people being born and turning 18 than there are people dying. Guys, people are everywhere. Seriously. If your list, you feel like there's not, go over it and track it. Go over it every 2 weeks. Because when I go over the tracking list later, you'll see that most people, they don't say yes on the first few times. Correct? Yeah? Most people, it takes 4 to 8 exposures to get on board. That's 4 to 8 maybes, no's, or watch another tool, get them to a meeting, get them to a training like this, for them to make an educated yes or no. Okay, so it's a process, guys. So, same thing here, meeting people. Go out and be positive. Well, I've got a goal that each day I want to add 2 people to my list. Go out and tell them, well, honey, you look, I might not get you look really nice today. It might make her day. Be positive. It attracts other people. Go out of your way to go buy something from Woolworths to compliment someone. Seriously, try and meet people. So even when you're at work, start a general conversation like, podcast, listen to me all day. The newest guy on the job site, he's prospecting in the first 5 minutes. So just go out there, be yourself, be real, be passionate. People buy into you. Okay? So your list never dies. We must track it. And I'm going to show some basic tracking later, and you'll see how it comes into the system and all that sort of stuff. But your invite. So I know a lot of people probably struggle with invites. So with invites, who here struggles with invites, no replies, all that sort of thing? Yeah? Cool. So I heard a pretty cool story the other day. If you were to have a savings, we've all got a savings account, and you didn't put any money into your savings account, you got to withdraw some funds, probably not going to get any money out of it yet. It's the same thing with people, guys. If you can't show them and give them value, how do you expect to extract value from them? Think about it. So you've got to show people value, show them what's in it for them so that you can get something back. You must always continuously give value. It's a people-to-people business, okay? So with an invite, guys, be yourself, be super cruisable, we've been network marketing since the day we were born. People come into this, oh, how do I talk to my friends about this? Or I feel salesy. Be yourself. If you come in, be all businessy and all this rah-rah to people that's deep, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Hello, Mr. White, how you been? What's going on? And want to talk about, bros, dude, you're talking shit, what's going on? Be straight with me. Just be real. I've started a guy up in Mudgee, and I used to go out and recommend what you recommend favourite stuff. Just be real. If you found a way to make some extra money. Simple. Come and tell me what. Everyone wants to know that. Bro, I don't know fuck all about it. My mate's made this, and this. You got to chat to him. Simple, guys. Same thing. But if you go on about like it's network marketing, your health, it's the fastest growing company in the world, all this stuff. Yeah, cool, dude. Cool. Google. Whatever. A lot of people get a negative stigma about it. You've got to get them educated. So it's like a movie trailer. If you tell them the best part of the movie, D, tell me more. No, man, you got to check that movie out. But if I tell them the start, beginning, end, and who dies, what happens? They're not going to go and watch it. Same thing with this business, guys. Go out and talk to them, tell the ends. Yeah, sick, D sounds awesome, but I can't talk like that, dude. Just tell them the best part and then get them to a third party. Okay? So that's how this business works, guys. Keep it super simple. Like Mark Cullen talks about literally every day, it's edification. That's all you need to know in this business. Get someone on the phone to someone else or to a meeting or get them to a tool. You do talking, they're going to see you as an expert. They're going to feel like they've got to do the same. It's duplication. But if you just get them to someone, Dion's making money from this. All you got was got to talk to old mate, watch a video, he's making money. I can do it too. That's where the duplication comes in play, guys. Keep it simple. All right? Yeah, like I said, show value, credibility, all that sort of stuff, and what's in it for them. You've got to continuously think of like, what would you want to hear? What would attract you if that's down your life? So just be yourself. Cruise, if you're struggling, talk to your upline. Same thing. Parties and tour months. So who here reckons they could run their own party, training, or a tour month, honestly, with confidence? Okay, guys, it's time to step up. I know it feels uncomfortable, but you'll learn. You look at the most successful people in this world, and they say, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You must get out of your comfort zone to grow. If you're comfortable, you're not growing. Seriously. So step up, go along to the tour ones, listen to the three articles. If you don't have any meetings that day, talk to someone that does. Do some role play. That duplication days is there for us. So duplication days, if you can't do it, how do you expect a rep to come in and do the same? So like we said, you've got your upline to relate to, do some role plays. Have a chat with them, do a three-way call. Whenever I've got Rob on the phone, the only way I've improved, I'm taking notes. I put my phone on mute, I'm there half an hour, taking notes. You've got to take notes, guys, and learn from what they're doing. Copy and paste. That's all this is. So not only that, guys, who here is familiar with your Cyclopedia? Yeah, cool. So I just want to do something here. Share the screen. Oh, you know. So your Cyclopedia, guys. This is literally our Bible to the business. Everything you need to know to make money in this business is in this. Who wants a lifestyle like Dave Nelson? Marco, help their friends and families. We all do. This is what they've done. They've mastered this booklet. Seriously, it's about 5 pages long, whatever. It takes the whole of 20 minutes to read. Imagine reading that every day. Comes back to this, guys. Whatever you do, whatever you focus on expands. The more you read it, the more you understand it. It's going to come out like second nature the way you'll be talking. And it's going to rub off. It's going to be confident. It's going to rub off on those people. Everything you need in that. Every question like negative objection, I don't have time, I don't have money, whatever it is, it's got the question and answer, copy and paste from here. Most people ask me a question, I love helping. Seriously, I've copied and pasted, put my own link onto it. That's all it is, guys. People overcomplicate this business. It even tells you how to run the party in this thing, how to run through the slides and everything. So it's got a script you can read on a conversation if you want to. So guys, seriously, master this and you will master your business. So your Cyclopedia, seriously, I go over that a few times a week. My homepage is Run for White Diamond because I want to learn it. Right? It's like playing a game of foot. If you don't go to training every day for the week, think you're going to win the grand final? No, you get better because of the practice. So I'll just put it back on here. Cool, we're back. So that's that one, guys. If you don't have your Cyclopedia, you can go for Run for White Diamond, download it, save it to your desktop, print it out. It's updated every couple of weeks. There's always some cool content coming into that continuously. And Dave, it's literally word for word what he says in that. Follow-ups, guys. This is one of the biggest things in the business. Seriously, guys, fortune lies in the follow-up. So Dave talks a lot about the holes in the bucket, yeah? That's not following up with people. So the way we follow up is you've got to track your business. So if you talk to someone, like my business was really shit for probably about 3 months, ready to quit. Why? Because I'd go through Facebook, talk to all these people, and then I'd scroll through a couple of days and I haven't talked to him for a while. He could have signed up with someone else for, you know. Or they've just lost interest, or you've had the spark and the vibe and the buzz there and you've forgotten about it. Guys, you must have a system and track what you're doing if you want to make money in this business. So with this follow-up, same thing. Don't be salesy, don't be cheeky. Just be yourself and ask questions. I'll show Josh a message today. I mean, it takes time, but talking to a guy for about a week, asking him questions about his life, what he likes, what he's up to, his plans, everything, then offer him a solution. That's all this is. Whereas if you go up to him, bro, you can make $10,000 a week like my mate from it's epic, man. I don't want to make $10,000 a week, dude. I just want to pay off my house and chill with my family. If you ask some questions and find out about them and show them what's in it for them, you're creating value every time. So adding value every time, and that's how you're going to get some replies. Whereas if you're very sort of spammy, MLM pest, or hey bro, what you think of the link? Fuck off, dude. You're annoying me. Whereas if you go, hey, look, dude, found this extra link today, man. No, you'd absolutely like it. It's Darren Hardy, CEO of Success Magazine, man. But it'll blow your mind about businesses in today's world. Well, mate, dude, what do you like best about the last link? Be cruisy, guys. Show them more value. So find an excuse to follow up rather than, oh, bro, what do you think of that link I sent you? Like, you've got to think that if you got that, like, after you've watched the link, I didn't have a time on the weekend, I got pissed off. I'll go and watch this link, dude, whatever. You've got to keep adding value, guys. And you'll see, like, when we go through the tracking list, you can see, like, I found an average of, like, how many people I talk to and how many people get on board. So it gets exciting. So this is also another major thing in the business. So, guys, you look at places like McDonald's. That business is one of the most successful businesses in the world. Why? Because they have a system. You can get a 15-year-old walking into that store, 3 months later, they're managing the place. Because they have a system in place. If you don't have a system in your business, guys, seriously, you don't have residual income and you don't have a business. You must have a system. How do we have a system? Plug into these parties, org meetings, and tracking. So you can see where you're going wrong, where you can improve from, and you can relate to your upline. Hey, dude, how many invites you? Oh, 20 invites, got no replies. Cool, man, cool, let's look at that. Something's going wrong there. Brody, how many did you do? I did 30 invites and 15 replies. Cool, man, he's doing something right. Let's hear from what Brody's got to say. Okay, so you must track this, guys, if you want to make big money. So same thing, you guys, when you go to work, I'm sure all your works have a system of like your hours and how many sales, all that sort of stuff or whatever. And that's how they work. Same thing, if you don't have a system, guys, how do you expect someone to come into a business and self-manageable and duplicate? So you must teach it, implement it, and apply it weekly. So a lot of people that come to training week in, week out, take notes, but how many of us actually apply that knowledge? Like this, when I first started this business, I reckon I went 3 training sessions, I was writing notes, and I'd go back and I haven't done any of that shit. Reflect on your notes, guys, and apply it. You'll be surprised. So before I step over, I just want to talk about the 20 to 50 invites, sort of stuff. So, guys, if you're in this business just for a couple $100 a week, cool. You just need to do a few invites, and you're going to get that once you get a bit of a system going. But if you want to play big and make some decent money, seriously, guys, you need to do minimum 50 invites a week. And once I found out like a rhythm of like what sort of like feedback I was getting from running a system, I'll show you. It's pretty powerful. So Shane would have shared this a while ago on the Facebook page about tracking, I think. And I made up just a little spreadsheet here. So this is just one of the example ones. This is like, so people have talked to you last week and the week before. So say for example, I worked out an average here. So yeah, this was about 2.5 weeks ago. So I talked to 50 people that week. Down to there. From those 50 people, I got 2 customers and 2 entrepreneurs. With the share bonus, that's over $1,000, guys. So if you work that out, sweet. If I talk to 50 people this week, I might be able to get 2 entrepreneurs and a promoter, or 2 entrepreneurs and a customer. That's $20 an invite. Think of it like that, guys. I'm going to smash out 10 invites tonight, like $200. Think of it like that, guys. If you've got a system, you can start getting averages. Like you listen to Jim Rohn's stuff. He goes, first you'll talk to 10, get 1. Talk to 10, get 1. Talk to 10, get 1. Talk to 10, get 2. Your averages are going to get better. And if you can track it, you're going to be able to see what's going on with your business and you get excited about it. So it takes the whole of probably 10 seconds to enter a person's name. And then you can see averages. So you can add in, all right, how many business tools this person's seen? Product tool, 3-way, one-on-one. And look, the averages these guys are signing up. It's about the fifth exposure. So it just goes to show, you might stop after 3. Oh, this guy's not keen. I've talked to him 3 times, come to 3 of those parties, wasn't keen. Guys, follow up. The worst thing you're going to say is no. All right, it's the worst thing. You're not going to go backwards. All right, so the system, seriously, since I started that, it's been incredible. Talk to Hannah and Matt. They started the system. Business changed. So that's that. So I'm really shit with this. All right, let that load back up. Yeah, cool guys. So that's that. And with this business, seriously guys, a 5-year-old could come in and run this business. But because it's such an emotional roller coaster of getting the yeses, nos, maybes, or F off, mate, whatever, or your negativity, it's really easy to quit. So it comes back to our why. It's just, guys, this business is 90% mindset, 10% skill. How hard is it copy and paste what someone else that you want the lifestyle is to do? If you want what they have, do what they do, say what they say. That's all we're doing in this business, guys. So seriously, if you can stick through the thick and thin, 2 to 5 year plan, you're going to get to where you want to go, but it takes time. I'll finish off with another quick story, then Bros can jump in. But another thing, Mark Cullen shares a lot of cool stories on that game chain, or YPR, whatever it is. My bad. Anyway, he talks a lot about stories. And you'll listen to Rob, because Rob's learned from him. It's all about stories. You're going to do a 3-way phone call with Rob. He hasn't even mentioned the business or the product, really. He's just told them stories. You're relating to people. You're adding value to their life. Okay, so it's all about stories. Like they say, is facts tell, stories sell. So I heard a pretty cool story the other day, guys. Like this guy his job was to like carry this bucket up this hill every day, day in, day out, and you get $5 a bucket filling up with water, walk it back down to the town. So do that a certain amount of times to make some money. But then he thought, surely I can make a system out of this and make some more money because I'm bugging. Like, how can I do this for the rest of my life? Carrying these buckets day and day out up this hill, earning $5 a bucket. So what he did, he stopped carrying those buckets. He started making a pipeline from the top to the bottom. But while he was making this pipeline, everyone else in the town was walking up and down with these buckets, making money. He was making nothing. Making nothing. So he's carrying these buckets up and down the hill, these guys are, while he's building this and making no money. Like, what am I doing here? I'm making no money. But then eventually, once he finished the pipeline, guys, constant water flow. They didn't need those people carrying the buckets. He'd formed the system. He was making money without working. That's residual income, guys. So when I see that, guys, it's the same thing with this business. You must work for a long time for very little money and recognition, a lot of negativity to make it up there. But it does take time. But I'm going to pass on to Rhodes. He's going to go over some basic mindset stuff, and then he's going to welcome our very important guest tonight. But you're right, mate. No worries. Don't let that happen again. No, it's good to see you, dude. So that's enough for me tonight. I'm going to get Rhodes up. He's going to talk about the basic mindset of the business, and we'll wrap it up there.
Okay. Pretty good, huh? All right. This is my beautiful Ronnie. So I'm going to touch a bit on the mindsets again, like I did a couple of weeks ago. But I'm going to get you guys involved a bit more, because it's no good to me doing all the talking and stuff, because then you guys actually get nothing out of it. So we'll go over a victim mindset and a victor mindset. So what's a victim mindset? So say you get into the business, do a couple of invites, say no, what's going to happen? What's a victim going to do?
Quit down the notes.
Quit. What else?
Get negative about it.
Negativity. Yep. Complain. Come. Is that just so negative? Complain. Yep. Read that. What else? Is it small?
Well, we're stopping.
90% mindset, hey?
10% skill. 10% skill. All right. So there's heaps of victim mindset. So say you're in this business for a week and you get 3 no's. You're going to drop your head and go, this doesn't work, man. I'm going back to my job. You know, like people do that so much. Whereas with the victim mindset, what do people do? What are people going to do? They get in this business and then bang, first week, 3 no's. What's a victor going to do?
Oh, I'll talk some more.
More invites. What else?
Stay positive.
Stay positive.
Learn from it.
Probably gain determination as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Do some self-development.
Good one, Cammy. Self-development. I don't even know what that is. So you don't have to be smart to do this or school. So there's lots of stuff that a victor does. So obviously everyone knows who here has a victim mindset. Like, be honest. I know for the first 3 months, I was the biggest victim around. The first 3 months of this business until I started listening to audio. Shano, this is the biggest G up I've ever seen, mate. I've invited like 20 mates and they're all saying it's serious yet. What do you got me to, bro? This is bullshit. I don't want to do this shit anymore. You're right, I'm going to come around and bash you. I want me 1,200 back, mate. Oh, right. Oh, bro, you listen to audio? Fuck's audio? You know, like stuff like that. I was a victim. I was ready to quit. Always had myself to blame. Always never blame myself. Was always an excuse. You know, like always, oh my God, everyone's so stupid. Why don't they just get into it? You know, like it was never me to blame. It was everybody else. But then obviously I got into mindset training, bit of development, listened to audios, read a couple of books, and I started getting this victim mindset. Like I'd get 3, 4, 5 no's, and I'd just go, sweet, sorry mate, but I wouldn't cross their name off the list and say it was a no. I would say, all right, invite, talk to them in a week or something like that. So I'd go back and touch base with them again in a week. I wouldn't rub them off because I've heard someone here say, oh, it wasn't anybody in this room, but I heard someone before said no, just delete them from Facey. Yep, and then that was like 50 people last week. I was like, no, don't do that. Re-add them all, because you've just planted a seed, mate. It takes 8 to 12 times. Oh, far out, 8 to 12 times. So that's obviously a victim mindset. So these are just a few things I wanted to touch on of how you can create your victim mindset. So this is the most important one, I think. Well, this is massive for myself and massive for a lot of people, just in everyday life, not just for this business, but your crew, the people you surround yourself with. If you're surrounding yourself with mates who are telling you you're a fucking drop kid for doing this business, or you're an idiot, you're never going to make it, what's that going to do to you? It's going to get stuck in your head. It's going to bring you down. So if you surround yourself with the most positive people you can, you're going to get that victim mindset. You're going to have more positivity. You're going to have more confidence, everything. Like, it's unbelievable. So that's probably my most important one. Another one is a lot of people have a bit of self-sabotage. Who here's told themselves they can't do this business? Never going to make it. I do it on a monthly basis. But there I go, listen to audio, get back into it. So self-sabotage is a massive problem. So if you can, instead of going, oh my God, fucking hell, the sky's not blue enough today, going, oh my God, the sky's just perfect, like stuff like that. Like, oh my, I've done 10 invites and no one come back, but next week I'm gonna get 50, and when I do 50, I'm gonna get 20 people signed up. If you do that self-affirmation, or that powerful talk to yourself, it's gonna work at the end of the day. It's just you telling yourself a bullshit story where you can't make it. So that's why you're self-sabotaging your thoughts. Other one is focus. Me and Dee touched on this before. Like he said, like if you've got a negative mindset or something bad happens to you during the day, you walk in your house and go, fuck, who put that there? Fucking hell, what is that doing? Oh, the floor's dirty. Oh, who spilled them chips? Everything's bad. Everything's negative. But if you walk in and go, oh, better clean that up, be positive about it, you know. Oops, the mess there. Oh, you're going to cut me off in the street. Oh, good day, mate. Yeah. If you do that, you're not going to be negative, are you? There's no possibility of you having negative thoughts in your mind. So that's another one. You focus on the positive, not on the negative bullshit. Obviously, emotions is a massive one. Sorry, you can't say that. Emotions is a huge one. So everybody reads emotions get in the way. Well, I know, like I said, 6 months ago, my emotions were terrible. I was up and down like a fucking yo-yo. It was unbelievable. Like, I was happy to get signed someone. It's like any network marketing company. That roller coaster ride. Your emotions are crazy. But if you can keep that straight line and have that one straight emotion, you'll be fine. Signed a rep, yeah, got started, didn't sign anyone. Oh, she's the worst fucking thing ever. Then up again, down again. You know, it's up and down, but you just got to try to get that same emotion. If you can control all emotions that you have, you'll be fine. You are going to be sweet. There's nothing going to stand in your way. And how do you do that? Self-development. So, last one but not least, before we get Jack up to have a quick chat, motivation. So what's your biggest motivation?
Myself.
Exactly. Your why should be your biggest motivation. If you cannot go back to your why after having a shit week and not be motivated from it, your why isn't strong enough. You have not extracted enough hurt from your life story or whatever's bringing you here to do this. If you cannot extract enough motivation from just your why alone, you definitely need to revisit it, because your why should be so powerful that when you get 100 million no's, you still power on to that next one. Next. So that's about it for me, guys. I just want to short sharp tonight because the last time was about an hour and a half. Been crying through it. So I'll get. Is that all pretty clear, mate, guys? You understand that? Pretty sweet.
Can't read it though.
Yeah, don't worry about reading. So, what's that one say?
It's like retirement.
Terminator.
It's supposed to be determination.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
not P termination.
Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking.
Doesn't matter. We know what it is anyway.
We know what it means.
Well, sweet. So I'm going to get our very special guest up tonight. So, like I said, this first one crew, the people you surround yourself with, I was lucky enough a few months ago to run into this guy at a Your Health event. He was actually in the next room doing a business training, and he walked out, this shining light was around him. I was like, look at this stunner. Honestly.
You got the hair flick as well, didn't you?
Did the hair flick, and I was like, slow motion music, and I was like, So, like I said, what I was saying before, surround yourself with those people who are positive and have the things that you want. This guy has got everything I want. Obviously, I can't look like him because I can't change my face. But his personality, he's been successful. He's I don't want me saying this, but he's been a millionaire in his own marketing company when he was young. So he's had very, very heaps of success, and probably one of the most influential people in my life at the moment. So Jacko's going to touch a bit on what he's going to do and the big things coming up with his business and Your Health in the future. Thanks for coming, Jacko.
Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson, actually.
Ashley?
That's Jackson. My name's Jackson.
You're Jackson, yeah. Taz. What's Taz short for? Sorry.
Hold on, man.
There you go. Taz.
Jacob.
Jacob, a pleasure.
That's me.
Mate, sorry. Thank you for coming in to you. Jackson. Josh.
Chat, there you go.
Jackson, pleasure. You mate?
Cameron, mate.
Cameron Jackson. Cara. And these two beautiful women.
Oh,
I'll do a proper hug later on. But guys, thank you so much for your patience there. I know I'm late and I'm terribly sorry. If ever there was an advocate for living life on your terms and not having to do the rat race, what I experienced, that's it. So I'm not used to the 9 to 5 and hit a few traffic challenges. I hit two amounts, but I digress. Sorry. But the lads asked me to come up here and have a brief chat to you. I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to empower you and to let you know that no matter where you are, your resources are valuable. You've got your own unique story, but you need to use that to your advantage. Okay, so when the lads asked me up here, I was very humble and very honoured to do so, because Brody speaks very highly in my welcome speech, but at the same time, how I see these gentlemen specifically, and obviously these beautiful women, but these gentlemen, Shano, Dave, who I've got a lot of connection with, and Rob from Brisbane, it's both ways. Forget my story. These gentlemen are living, breathing people that you can put your faith in, because there's few people in this world that can break down those barriers and let them know who they are. So, firstly, thank you for the honour to come up here and have a chat. It's embodied in the Your Health brand, and I am so grateful that I managed to stick my head out. Not quite as Brody described it, but to be able to, meet these lads and build my network through these gentlemen, use their resources, impart my resources, so that we can all grow together. Because that's what it's about. We're all on this planet. We all have this unique opportunity, but we all have our own resources. Bit of a background. I'll only touch it briefly because I do go in, as Brody does as well, into quite a lot of detail, and you'll be here asking what's for brekkie, I know. But a bit of backstory for me, I'm not from any outstanding beginnings. I had a great upbringing in a loving family, but outside of that, the standard story. I've got nothing to complain about and nothing to use as negative fuel for the future. Loving family, but didn't have opportunities that other people would in terms of university, busting my backside into an industry that I love, which is creative, and through that progressed quite quickly as someone who's from a blue-collar background where you bust your ass, and through that you'll reap the rewards. Is anyone else from the similar position where we don't all have the opportunity like we see on the hills and all the other TV? It's you've got to work hard to get there, but we also know that hopefully you can agree that the world doesn't quite work like that anymore. It's not about working hard, it's who works smart. And through that, I grew a number of businesses that went quite well, one being an advertising agency that grew very quickly, and took care of a lot of major rebrands in Australia for corporations, and another one in a real estate company that was representing $2 to $20 million homes from coast to coast. Both opportunities, I was looking for what was my definition of significance and success. Who else can strive towards that? They go, I know I want success, and success to me looks like, give me some examples. Is it a certain car? Is it a certain house? Is it, a certain figure in your bank account? The whole time, pushing in an industry that is quite hazardous on your health. And at the age of 26, I was told that I was 5 to 10 years from a heart attack because of the stress levels, and my bloods were completely shot. Through that, I was lucky enough to take quite a break and came back even stronger to build upon my energy and my resources that I built over the space of what was 9 years in the workforce, working my backside off for 14 to 16 hours a day in an industry that doesn't have a union and doesn't have anything to protect the worker. Through that, built another business that went quite well very quickly on an international scale, and through that, actually realised the position I was getting myself in, which is we work harder, you see the small rewards come in and you go harder and harder and harder, and you push yourself towards what you feel is your why. And for me, the why was to have this certain title at my 10-year reunion, and employed somebody to come in, take over and build it to the next level before I ended up in a box. Through that, the decision was not right for the moment. I'm grateful I made that decision, but it put me into a bit of a financial hole when the business went down and I lost $250,000 I didn't have. I went into a depressive cycle, and long story short, developed an addiction to drugs. I kept getting lower. The negative mindset that Brody mentioned through your emotions. Testament, right here. I had, on paper, a lot to be concerned about. In reality, you only take it as it comes, and you need to use that fuel to get yourself to the next stage. I kept going lower and lower to the point where I was suicidal, and I'm happy to proclaim that. I think this is a happy environment that we can share our resources, but I use that not as a scar, not as an opportunity to say poor me, but I use that as the opportunity to start fresh. Took that opportunity, moved forward, and through very great networks that I stumbled into, found myself in quite a short period back on track with my life and where I want to be, and fulfilling my dreams. Since then, I've changed my vision You know, has anyone got a clear definition behind their why or their vision? And you know, obviously you're here for a reason. You've been invited by, you know, one of the gentlemen to come along. But without that clarity behind your why, and I know Cheryl can attest to this, you really are floating. You really are searching for meaning. And you know, I know that the community that you're getting involved in your community is one that will empower each other. It is one that will push each other because you're all in the same journey with the same resources and the same ability. There's no special treatment, right? So it's a matter of taking this opportunity, using it to your advantage, using the network around you to build who you are. I'm not a special case. I just have resources that I can pass on you. You have resources that I will learn from, right? So in short, it is all about the energy that you put into something you have passion for. And if you have passion for people, if you have passion for helping and communicating and bettering other, you will get to where you want to be. If anyone's heard of Zig Ziglar, any Zig Ziglar followers here, it's something I live by, which is that the more people you help, you will achieve what comes around. So if you worry about yourself, if you put yourself first in a selfish manner, you're in it for the wrong reasons. And you need to really look at it as something to, once again, use the resources of the people around you. So look, like I said, I'm not here to sell you in any which way. I'm here to empower you in the fact that no matter what your circumstances are, you think you might have a unique opportunity the position that you're currently in might be unique. You can come up with all the excuses in the world. I was this close to not being on this planet, right? And I used those excuses time and time again. Thankfully, it didn't get to that stage. But you need to use your opportunity to better your life, because God knows we don't want to be in that traffic for 2 hours and worrying about missing a very important opportunity to speak to new people. You have the ability. So please, by all means, connect with me, connect with any of the team. We're here to share. This isn't something where you watch this hand and this hand's doing something else. I won't make any specific motions with that hand, but please, resources, take an opportunity to better yourself, because we only get one shot on this rock. And if you can do it for yourself, if you can live life by your terms, and I'm sure you've heard that term time and time again, you'll wake up in 6 months, in 12 months, in 2 years, and wonder, why the fuck was I doing it the other way?
Yeah.
So look, I won't harp on, but please connect with me. I'd love to hear your story. I'll hover around for as long as need be. That's why I'm here. So does anyone care about you, obviously enough to get you into the room here today? Please take that as a sign that we believe in you. You need to believe in you, because without that, it's a short road. It really is. So thank you for the opportunity. Sincere apologies for my lateness. And yeah, any which way we can help. We're all here.
Sweet.
So,
I'll put some tunes on, get into the heavy water there, and some chips.
Yeah, I've got on the way out.
yeah.
Jack, this one.
Nice to meet you.
There's obviously so many photos. It was fantastic. That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, good one. Oh, yeah.